Hey, what's up, High Def High School? Today, the game of the week is out at South County, SOCO LB. This is where it all started, Friday morning lights on ABC 7, November 5th, 2015. Jordan, how old were you in 2015?
I was about 10 years old.
10 years old, do you remember?
I remember, my brother was out there playing.
Michael Salisbury was the quarterback, along with DeAndre Clayton, an unbelievable combination for Coach Brian Magaha back then. 40 kids spent the night out here in the stadium to protect those Stallions right there, because there was word that some folks from LB were gonna spray paint them. And just like 2015 and almost every year in this series, so much is on the line. Conference championships, playoff position. This game is for all the marbles. It's crazy out here, and both high squads are probably gonna lose their minds. As advertised, this one has big names. D.Lips leads the Bruin offense on the road tonight to Stallion Nation to take on Jordan Dennis. Both teams are 8-1. Both teams have a big bruising ball carrier, lots of talented receivers, and both defenses are mean, athletic, and they want to slug you in the mouth. SOCO looks like they might strike first in this one. Jordan Dennis gets it out to Cam Riley, who's on the corner. He moves the ball across midfield and sets up SOCO in Bruin territory. A few plays later, Cam Riley again just bulling his way into the teeth of that Bruin defense, pushes his way into the end zone, and SOCO scores. But the Stripes throw a flag. Holding on SOCO, Jordan Dennis going to work again. First and goal from the 17-yard line, looking for Cam Hoskins, but Lucas Spratt picks it off at the goal line. He moves it out across the 10, giving it back to the Bruins at their own 13. 3 plays later though, D.Lips from his own 16, looking for Jalen Walker. He's picked by Jalen Green at the 29-yard line. He's got some moves, picking his way down inside the 5, sets the Stallion defense up, first and goal at the 2-yard line. Jordan Dennis, Cam Riley, no question this time, he's in. Touchdown, South County up 7-0 with 4:08 left to play in the first quarter. Meine has been quiet in this one so far. He takes a Mears kick at his 2-yard line. You don't want to let Elliott get ahead of steam. Moving right through that SOCO coverage. He will score 98 yards, but the Stripes are throwing laundry again. A block in the back will pull that ball back out and give it to D.Lips at the SOCO 25-yard line. They were able to move it down as far as the 4, but the SOCO defense holds, and Antonio Vasquez comes on and kicks a 15-yard field goal. The Bruins are on the board at 7-3 with 1:16 to play in the first quarter. Lipovsky, early second, starts a drive, pinned back deep. He ends up completing 2 passes to get the Bruins backs off the wall. Here he's got Evan Harrington, and he's got to stretch his legs across midfield. 2 plays, D.Lips flips the field. Bruins first down at the 23-yard line of SOCO. And when you've got Elliott, New Hampshire Meine, you just put the rock in his hands and let him run. 23 yards there, seemingly untouched. A 3-play, 94-yard touchdown drive from D.Lips. Elliott Meine committed to play with the University of New Hampshire next year, where my man D.J. Laurence is a freshman and tearing it up. 2 of my favorite DMV athletes will be teamed up a year from now, but keep the lightning fast drives in the back of your mind. D.Lips will deliver again. Couple of defensive stops for both teams. D.Lips standing on his 23-yard line, punting the football. Miles Greer takes it at the SOCO 35 and zip! A little speed, a little strength, and when he's finally pushed out, it's in the red zone. First down, Stallions at the Lake Braddock 16. 2 plays later, Jordan Dennis dropping, reading, hits the biggie. Justin Amoakohene just lounging back there on that line in the back of the end zone. Stallion touchdown, but the Bruins block the extra point, and Baha Amir picks up his own block kick. He's running and screaming all the way into the end zone. He just doesn't want to see that not count. The ball is blown dead though. On the blocked kick, it's Stallions 13, Bruins 10. Next Stallion drive, this might be the play of the night. Jordan Dennis on second and about 60. He's got Cam Hoskins, and he is just shelled by Corey O'Connor. But Cam hangs onto the ball and puts the Stallions right back on the hunt. That's a big first down for the Stallions. Check out D.J. Laurence here on the coverage. Jordan wants Justin, but Laurence coming up with an unbelievable interception. It is ruled incomplete after some striped conversation, but look here. On one hand, as the ball gets close to the ground, you see Dewan's hand on Amoakohene's leg on the tackle. But to me, his arm is under that ball. It never touches the ground. What an incredible catch that he won't get credit for. Hint, hint. All you college scouts, this guy's not only a big hitter, he's got some intangibles. But Jordan will take that opportunity. Several plays later, he's dropping. Over the middle, into that end zone. He's got sophomore receiver Tyler Orth. Snag in the back of the box, touchdown. SOCO will go up 20-10 and take that lead into the half. DLips looking on second half saying, boys, just give me that pill. Well, Jordan Dennis and Cam Riley having a little trouble with the snap and exchange. The Bruins defense does just that. DLips gets the ball again. This is 4th down from the 7-yard line. Lipovsky making some magic. Watch this. Evan Harrington. Ooh, look at that thin blue line between that shoe and the sideline. What a catch. Dripping for the score. Bruins pulling it back to a 1-score game, 20-17. SOCO up 4:53 left in the 3rd quarter. So momentum going the Bruins' way. Carson Gallant is going to do a little onside magic. And it works. Bruins coming up with the ball. But that South County defense, they're just so good. Those group of linebackers in front four just got after DLips all night long. Joe Gingrich, the mastermind behind this defensive attack, they give the ball back to this guy, Brian Magaha, who's the mastermind behind this O. And here's a moment, pinned at their own 2-yard line. This is Jordan Dennis's younger sister, Sophia. She's just stressed. And so she moved out away from the other cheerleaders so that she can keep an eye on her bro and what's happening on that field. Well, let me tell you, Jordan Dennis is going to complete 6 passes on this drive that takes up just under 3 minutes. And he's loosened up that Bruin defense enough for Cameron Riley to visit the house. He's on his way. The Stallion engine is revving up. They move the lead back to 9 points. It's 26-17 with 10:28 left in the game. Sophia and her cohort Madison Berg are just beside themselves with feelings. So remember we talked about DLips, lightning quick drives, flipping the script and scoring quickly? Well, buckle up. Here he hits Sam McAvoy for 21 yards across midfield. Next play, Lipovsky drop it, lets it fly. He's got a handful of Jalen's. This time he calls on Jalen Hoffman. Into the red zone, 22 yards down to the 20 of SOCO. Then some of that magic. DLips stretching that play with those feet. He finds Jalen Hoffman again, touchdown, 20 yards, and it's a 2-point game just like that. 26-24, Stallions holding the lead. Late 4th quarter, DLips with the ball again. But that Stallion defense, like we've seen it already in the second half, just too many dudes running down that quarterback and covering in the secondary. Daniel Mulligan is going to get 3 sacks late in this game, and a short field for SOCO was all she needed to close it out. Jordan Dennis is going to go to the biggie again. Justin Amoakohene, he's in that end zone. He's hyped, and it's 33-24. SOCO, huge win in this crosstown classic.
Straight out of where? Good job, boys.
That was a big game tonight. That's a big-time quarterback over there. And you made some huge plays when it mattered most. Did that sink in as you're doing it?
Mostly after. To me, it was just like any other game. You know, just go out, same objectives, get the QB, you know, same thing every week.
Did you guys change anything up tonight? Gingrich have any things that you guys did differently to face Lake Braddock?
No, sir. We just had same thing every week. We had everything ready to go, and preparation matters most.
We had a good week of practice, and we just executed on the field. So it wasn't that hard, but like, it was a little hard.
What's it like coming back seeing these guys tear it up like that?
Man, you know, it feels good. You know, they tearing it up. They still doing what we left off doing, so it's good seeing them doing that. You feel me?